We travel differently.
Yeah.
Clearly, because I just drove 10 hours to Austin and back. It would have been delightful to be able to take a high-speed rail from here.
Recording in progress.
We're recording now to Austin and back, or even taking it from here to Dallas and then driving from Dallas down.
I had to take 2 flights to Austin when I went. One flight home.
Where'd you stop?
I think somewhere really annoying. I think Chicago. I think we had to go Memphis to Chicago to Austin. It was so stupid. Certainly I didn't do that.
You probably did.
But we probably did.
We went Seattle to Charlotte and Charlotte to Memphis.
There's nothing more annoying to me. I've started going through Detroit a lot. I love the Detroit airport.
Because of Little Caesars?
Exactly. Yeah. It's a nice airport. It's renovated. I have someone playing the piano regularly.
Oh,
it feels nice.
Nice.
But because the alternative, when we go to Seattle, there's no direct to Seattle.
Yeah.
The best thing when we go visit Chris's family in San Francisco is if we can get on the LA flight. So there's a nonstop Memphis to LA and then LA to SF.
Got you.
But for Seattle, the best case is Salt Lake City, but there's only like 2 flights a day. So we often, and they're not at convenient times for working people. But the worst is when you have to go Atlanta to Seattle. That is the worst feeling in the world. Atlanta to Seattle.
That's good stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Did you listen to music today, or did you?
I did listen to music, but it was embarrassing.
Yeah, let's hear it.
It's a song called The Actuary Song, and it's from a musical called I Love You, You're Perfect, Now Change, and I sang it in a like showcase in college. It was my 1 year where I was still kind of perusing, doing musical theater. I sang it.
I didn't know you had musical theater, like legit aspirations once you got to college.
I wouldn't call them legit aspirations,
What year?
but I refused. Freshman.
Okay.
Yeah. That's when I took some of the classes I took my freshman year, then went into my pop music minor.
Okay.
So there was a natural segue into that. But halfway through sophomore year, I did a show my first semester
I didn't
sophomore
know
year.
that. Oh.
When I played a male dwarf.
Oh, I thought you were in like the 3rd or 4th grade
no,
doing that.
No. I had a boyfriend in college. What's up, everybody? It is Wednesday, January 28th. It is going to be a good day. Jessica Benson with you from the Grind City Media Studios in Memphis, Tennessee. CJ Hurt behind the glass coming up on today's show. It is a Memphis Grizzlies game day, and the surging Charlotte Hornets come to town. 5 games left until the trade deadline. We will get into it all. We'll get into the hoops happenings of last night. A big win for CJ's Michigan Wolverines. Lou Dort and Jeremiah Fears got into it. We'll also hit the biggest story from yesterday. Bill Belichick snubbed. Will not be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Plus, the Titans have a new offensive coordinator. Guys have to stop lying about their height. DeAngelo Williams will join us. We'll do a little WTF. They finally got that Olympian turned alleged drug kingpin Ryan wedding. We'll get into that and more. It is a Wednesday. You know what we say. It is still cold. My little nose is cold.
I saw that and immediately thought, yeah, dudes have got to stop lying about that. Especially when you know we can measure it.
Be proud.
Come on, man. Short Kings.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
Big Ben Bennett, do you have your new football coach over in Nashville?
We do, yes. Robert Saleh. This is why I'm stoked. Starting in 2019, number 2 total defense, number 5 total defense, number 3 total defense, number 4 total defense, number 3 total defense, number 3 total defense. This dude's going to have a good defense. Like, he's going to be able to turn their defense around, which has obviously been an issue.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Watching the Grizzlies is easy with FanDuel Sports Network. If you have cable or satellite, you're all set. Find us on your channel lineup. You can also use your TV provider login to watch games on the FanDuel Sports Network app. No cable or satellite? Subscribe directly to FanDuel Sports Network online. You can also watch on Prime Video by adding a FanDuel Sports Network subscription. Not sure where to start? Visit FanDuelSportsNetwork.com to learn more.
The Grizzlies are proud to team up with Prime Global Group, a company on a mission to redefine real estate investment. By leveraging deep experience, strategic insight, and robust resources, Prime Global Group is shaping a smarter, socially responsible future. Whether you're an investor or simply curious, now's the time to explore innovative strategies that align with your values. Join the movement and discover how you can be a part of this exciting evolution. Visit primeglobalgroup.net to learn more and connect with the team today. That's primeglobalgroup.net.
Feels great to feel the sunshine. Gotta own the day like it's all mine. Just got paid in his own time. Been working hard, I've been on the grind. I deserve this feeling, having my way. I've been on this healing. This is my day. The sun's out, let's have a little fun now. I wanna let it all out. That's what it's all about. Cause I deserve this feeling, having my way. I deserve this healing. This is my day.
Grind City Media presents The Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt. Live from the Grind City Media studios on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. If you can make it through Wednesday, you can make it through the rest. It's a Memphis Grizzlies game day. Don't boo a Memphis Grizzlies game day.
I'm not. I
Come
would
on.
never boo the Grizzlies.
Come on.
Let alone on a game day.
On a game day.
I'm booing you. I'll boo you all the damn time.
Thank you.
Except
I'll
for
boo the
March.
cold. Except in March. It's coming up. Herstory. Herstory. It's almost February. Wow. Big 2 months for this show coming on up. In today's weather news.
1 month?
2 months.
Do we acknowledge February still?
Yes.
Because we didn't acknowledge
We do
MLK
on this
Day.
here
Okay.
show.
All right.
In today's weather news. Still
Cold.
cold. Still cold. Quite cold. We had freezing fog this morning, which was fun. So not only is it cold, it iced a little extra. School is still out. Will the children ever go back to school? I do not know. I found out yesterday. I was out. I wandered all the way out to East Memphis. I drove the roads. The roads actually are the main roads, as we talked about yesterday, like Poplar, Union. They just pushed all the snow either into the middle or onto the sides. So it's single lane. And I got behind someone who was going 5 miles per hour for a good, and I'm like, this part of the, no, you can't go around. I'm like, this part of the road is clear. You can at least 20. Come on, give me 20. I looked at my, what's it called, odometer? Is that what? Speedometer. What's the odometer?
Odometer tracks the distance you've traveled.
What a car dummy. My speedometer.
Yeah, there you go.
Literally was going 9 miles per hour. I was like,
How far?
far, all the way out past, like from downtown to Brookhaven Circle.
Okay. Well, listen, man. Everybody drives safely.
Which is fine. I know I said that
Drive
over and over
safely.
again. I said, as long as
Ignore
we're being
Jessica.
safe. As
Drive
long as
safely.
yeah, ignore me.
Yes.
I was just,
Little speed demon.
I mean, like 20 miles per hour.
20 in
Just 20
this?
miles per hour. But I did find, I was like, okay, when it's this cold, this snow in the middle and this snow on the sides.
Was it
it's
scraping
gonna
at
be
all?
here for a while.
Was it scraping as you were driving?
Yeah, at certain points. Because then you would like make a turn every now and then because I was trying to do some errands while I was out and about. And every time you take a left turn, except for one, Mendenhall was pretty good. But every time you take a left turn, you're like
Poplar
driving
and
on a
Mendenhall.
mountain.
Poplar
Poplar
and
and Mendenhall was good. Apparently other parts. Anyway, everybody stay safe. stay warm. A lot of offices still closed.
That's
what
what
I
it
was
should
going to
be.
say is some of the kids, apparently, this is secondhand knowledge from a hair salon. You know, you pick things up in a hair salon. You just listen to other people talk. So I was listening to a mom, and she had a kid at one of the private schools, and apparently they were going to do virtual learning today. And I thought to myself, the kids don't even get full snow days anymore. They have to virtually learn.
I didn't get snow days from 8th grade on.
What?
Yeah. I think we've talked about this. Maybe I hadn't shared this story. So the rule at my private school, Montgomery Bell Academy, was if the headmaster could get to the school was going to be open and you needed to be at the school. And the headmaster could always get there. Well, the headmaster could get there because like this building here is the school and Bill Street is where the headmaster lived. So he'd just walk outside and walk to the
Yes,
school
you
and
have
he'd be there.
said that before.
Yeah.
I thought you meant that you had virtual. I thought you were on like an old school,
No,
like giant Windows 95
I wish.
doing
'Cause we were-
AIM learning.
And we were also like walking around with backpacks that weighed about as much as we did,
I still
and
do.
we're walking around campus outside.
Yes.
Like we weren't inside a school building. No, our science building was over here,
Yeah.
but our math building was over there. Our lunch building was here. Our history was here. The English building was over yonder way. It was awful.
Well, to
Feel
the kids
bad for the
virtual
kids.
learning today.
Would you make your kids sit down there?
And
You're like, "Yo,
virtually
you're not-
learn?
You're not doing this.
No, you're on a snow day.
Also, the teachers don't want that either. Nobody wants this.
No.
Nobody. The teacher, whatever assignment the teachers gave, I feel comfortable guaranteeing they're not actually finna sit down and grade it. I feel confident that they're not gonna grade it.
Read 10 pages of a book and we'll go.
Read? You want them to read on a snow day?
I don't know.
I'ma punt that little twerp outside and lock the door. Go have fun.
Oh, so bad. That's
Go.
more fun. Hey, congratulations to your Michigan Wolverines.
It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine.
Nebraska ball. What? Not undefeated anymore.
All it took was Michigan deciding, hey, we're going to do a better job on switches, especially on the three-point line. We're not going to leave Sanderfoot, who leads the Big Ten in three-point makes and percentage, I do believe. And Lawrence, we're not just going to leave them booty butt naked open from three. And we're just going to have Nebraska be down their second and third leading scorer.
Yeah.
And we're going to be at home.
And you're going to have your first double-digit comeback of the season.
Yeah, that's all it took.
Yeah, that's all it
That's
took.
it. That's all. Yeah.
But
It was
there's only
good.
2 unbeaten teams left in college basketball, just like everyone expected. Arizona and Miami of Ohio.
Yeah.
Although I could have said that just as everybody expected when Nebraska was a part of the unbeaten club. But they are no more, thanks to Michigan. It is a Grizzlies game day here in Memphis, Tennessee. The Grizzlies return home. Somebody asked me earlier this week, they said, Jessica, is this the most challenging? I think it was after the Grizzlies game got postponed against the Nuggets on Sunday. Jessica, is this the most challenging season that you have covered as part of this team? I said, I think so.
No.
Yes.
No.
I think it has usurped the injury season of doom.
Did it usurp COVID? Did we forget
I
about
came
the
over
COVID?
in the middle of that. And there
Okay.
was the bubble. Did you hear the Nuggets called their experience in Memphis like the bubble?
No.
They said they had 3 days in Memphis.
Oh,
They
wow.
finally got home yesterday, I believe. Either yesterday or the day before, whenever they finally got home. But their coach talked about it yesterday. He was like, yeah, those 3 days in Memphis had us thinking it was like the bubble again. I said, oh, that's cute. I hope you did some team bonding. Imagine if the Nuggets won the championship this year and some part of their story is those 3 days in Memphis changed everything for us. We could be a part of
That would be terrible.
I was going to say her story, but I can't say her story that many times in one show this early in the day. But yeah, no, it's just been a lot. We'll put it that way. It's been a lot. These 2.5 weeks since Shams Charania first tweeted that the Grizzlies were looking at trading Ja for the first time. It has seemingly been, something every day. And outside of that win in London, the Grizzlies have not won. Like it was pip, pip, cheerio in London town. And now it's been 3 losses ever since they returned back to the United States of America, 3-10 over their last 13 games. And we talked about it yesterday. It's not like they're trying to lose, or at least it doesn't feel like this is a season where it has reached a point where they are trying not to win. So when they lose 5 of their last 7 games by giving up double-digit leads, that is a real challenge to sit through. That is a real challenge to watch transpire and to feel like you are watching the same game play out over and over. There's a little bit of insanity that comes with it. So I would say, yes, it has been exceptionally challenging, but This team still plays games. There's still a lot of season left. And tonight they face a Hornets team that is 19-28 themselves, but I called them the surging Charlotte Hornets. Is it fair to call a team surging, CJ, that is 19-28?
No.
Has won 4 of their last 5. And those 4 wins have come against the Sixers, the Wizards, the Magic, and the Nuggets.
No.
You won't call them surging?
No.
I'll call them surging.
Okay, go ahead. Call them.
I'll tell you, they're a different team. When LaMelo Ball, Brandon Miller, Con Knipple are in that starting lineup, they're a different team. They have been playing really well. They've led 2 teams this month by 50 points at different times in their games. They've had 50-point leads in 2 games in the month of January. They have the number 1 offense, they have the 6th-ranked defense, and they have won 4 of their last 5. Most recently, a 130-93 win over the Philadelphia 76ers. I saw this clip of LaMelo and Miles Diabate over the weekend. Did you see that, where they're just like joyfully continuing to play basketball after the game?
That felt. I hadn't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
It felt heated rivalry-esque. That's the it I haven't seen. It felt mellow hair back billowing in the wind.
It was the joy of playing winning basketball.
It felt like the joy of being with his very good friend.
At first, I said, you're going to be that joyful after you just beat the Wizards? And then I remembered, I don't know what the joy is like of beating the Wizards. I don't understand what that kind of joy feels like, you know? So maybe that is what it's like to beat the Washington Wizards these days. Winning is fun. Good vibes are fun. All that to say, I don't think you can look at this as a get-right game for the Grizzlies, an obvious get-right game. You don't get-right games when you lose 2 games to the Wizards, when you've lost to the Jazz, when you've lost to the Pelicans. You just got to win a game. Like, if the Grizzlies go up double digits tonight and let go of another lead, the exacerbated sigh across this city might melt the snow. Single-handedly, could be enough breath going out at one time. Because it's frustrating. Because this is a team that people care about.
How can this team, as currently constructed, be frustrating? What are you people expecting them to go out there and do?
Eventually, even bad teams win games.
As is evident by the Hornets.
As is evident by the Pelicans.
Yeah, the Pelicans. Yeah, sure, but like, come on, man. Eventually they do. But what are we expecting them to do with their 4th and 5th string point guards and their 4th and 5th string centers? And the guy who this thing is supposed to be all built around out for another 3 weeks. I don't understand how fine. Frustrated Frustrated at what?
The situation. Can you not be frustrated at the situation?
Okay. I heard
in
frustration.
Its entirety?
Heard frustration with, and my head went with the team being, because I don't think they're underperforming.
The frustration of what's happened this season. It's the frustration of, and to go back to why this season
at a certain point you got to get over it, don't you?
So challenging.
Because we started the season this way. We ended last season this way, didn't we?
You didn't start the season thinking it was going to be this way.
The season started with Pippen and Jerome.
Yes, but like going into, when we sat there,
and Edie,
when you and I sat there on media day, that was not the tone of the season ahead.
Everybody's media day is full of excitement and glee and wonder about what could be. What are we talking about?
Yes, but the wonder of what would be
for Brandon Clark also.
And we haven't seen.
They didn't have a center.
We haven't even seen what we were wondering it would be. Because even though we got the 6 minutes in Cleveland, we still haven't seen Ty Jerome.
Correct.
And he is still on the injury report.
Okay.
Just out. Someday he'll get moved up.
Someday.
Again, that's what I think this season has made a lot of people feel like they're taking crazy pills at times. Because the number of times you have to say, well, someday. And at some point you look at the calendar and you're like, it's January 28th. We're 5 days before or 5 games until the trade deadline. We're 3 weeks before the All-Star break. And right now, as it stands, the Grizzlies are not even a play-in team. And I think if you had talked rationally about this team, even if you were someone like you, not particularly high on how many games this team would win this season, you still thought, well, there's at least a likely, you get this many teams in the play-in tournament, there's a chance that they will have an opportunity to be playing well enough at the end of the season, to be healthy enough at the end of the season, to maybe go out and put something together late in the year. And right now, we still haven't seen that. And so you do have a game against the Hornets tonight. And they have 19 wins and you have 18 wins. And you would like to be sitting in a place where you say, yeah, this is a game we should win. But instead you're looking at a team where there's never that real strong feeling right now that any game is a game you should win. And that's a hard thing to accept, I think, for a lot of people. You, rational, furthest right person on the show, you got there early. That's okay.
Right.
You don't have to brag about it. You can, you can sit there.
I'm not bragging.
I know you're not.
I'm just wondering when the rest of you are going to come this way.
On?
Like, when are we going to slide further to the right, so to speak, and be on the right side of this Grizzlies history? Right? We know what it is. Do we not? Do we not fully understand that this is a season riddled with injuries? That this is a season and a team that is fighting in every single game? What happened?
Somebody said that NBA teams' media days are like when a Disney princess walks through the village.
It
singing.
is.
And that is true.
You ought to see. You guys don't see it. But the way you described it, that's 1,000% what it is. We're all sitting there, and then one by one, the players come through, and everybody sort of pirouettes and busts out into songs.
And then one by one, those same players end up on the injury report, and you're like, what happened?
But even on the injury report early in the season, everybody's like, oh, yeah, he'll be back sooner than later. Everybody's injuries are good except for that one time with Steven Adams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, everybody's injured, but like they're coming back sooner rather than later. Even with Steven Adams, we were like, yeah, he's good. He's been practicing. It's like, oh, great, here we go. It didn't see Steve-O anymore.
And that's why you have perpetual PTSD when everyone's like, I saw Ty Jerome practice on the footage in London. I saw it. It's like you're like in the crucible. You're like, I saw Goody Proctor.
Europe was a weird time for those teams, man, because Ty Jerome practiced, Ja played, and Wagner played also. And as soon as he got back to the States, he was like, Fran's like, I can't go no more. He hadn't played since.
Everyone got that magical European elixir of, we're on vacation.
Let's go play.
It was like the Go-Go's vacation mode, and then everyone got back home and said, all right, back to reality.
Is that vacation all I ever wanted?
What movie do you think of when I say that? Hell yeah,
that's the only reason I know that song. Were they riding the rep chart down the street?
I think so, but that's how I learned that song. And for years, if I was going on a vacation, I would listen to that song before a vacation because I wanted to feel the joy of the Rugrats going on their vacation.
That's where we met Kimmy, right?
No, wasn't the vacation one on the Rugrats Go to Las Vegas? And Kimmy was on Rugrats Go to Paris. Or was Vacation on the Rugrats Go to Paris?
I thought Vacation was on Rugrats Go to Paris.
I might be melding them in my mind.
I could be wrong.
I always think of when they went to Vegas and they met Siegfried and Roy.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Mm-hmm. Are they both dead?
I know the Tiger got one of them. I don't know if he got the other one.
No, the Tiger did not. He got one of them, but he didn't kill one of them.
I thought he did. Okay. We can look it up during the break.
Okay, well, look it up.
I'm like 73.2% sure.
73.2?
That the Tiger got one.
Where's the 0.2 come from? All right, real quick. Did you see the Pelicans game last night? Pelicans Thunder game?
Oh, yeah.
I always get...
No, I didn't see it.
But you saw the end.
I saw the end.
You saw the end.
I saw the end.
Because it is always my hope to find out what you determine a skirmish to be. It was not a fight.
No.
We don't call it a fight.
No, nobody punched.
Do we call it a kerfluffle?
It was past kerfuffle.
Past kerfluffle.
It might have been... Skirmish, I feel like somebody's got to go to the ground. Somebody gets tossed in a skirmish.
Well, yeah, that's because Jeremiah Fears just had good balance. He got pushed twice. He didn't go down.
Yeah, and somebody's in there holding his back up also.
That's Lou Dort and Jeremiah Fears for those who missed it. The play was dead, and Dort pushes Fears
is that the end of the game?
Pushes Fears again. End of the game. There had been a little situation pretty close to this, like last 2 minutes of the game. So feelings were escalating. I do love Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Yeah. Somebody said he always looks like the shocked Pikachu meme. every time a fight pops off, he is the shocked Pikachu meme.
He's shocked. Ooh. So apparently something popped off with Sadiq and Williams, one of the Jalen's, and that popped off, and then it carried over.
Will.
And now they're out there, and you know the unwritten rule of the NBA, you don't got to take that last shot. But the players for the Thunder are still playing defense this time, which I love that. They're still playing defense up 10 with no time left. Fears goes into it to try and take a shot. Dort comes down and fouls him hard. And I don't know if Fears had said something before that or if Fears said something after that. Dort immediately grabbed that man. It's like, okay, all right, Lou, go ahead and toss his little young ass around. Go ahead and let him know what it's like in the NBA.
I gotta say, the Zero Fears jersey is going to go triple platinum in festival season. Like, Zero Fears is a perfect jersey. It was perfect for that exact moment, as you have the still shot, and one of the photographers got a really good picture of it, where it's just Fears standing and Dort with like the hands about to go for the push, and he's just standing straight up. It's like, Zero Fears. That should be like a commercial. I was going to say a brand, and I didn't know which one was appropriate. Like, Zero Fears. Stand up for the game.
Sounds like Victoria's Secret. Like they're trying to get women more involved. It does. Like a secret scent. It does. Put no fears on the booty cheeks. Get rid of pink. Pink down the side. No fears over there on the booty cheek.
That's insane.
What? It does.
Of all the brands you could come up with. That is absolutely insane. Fears kept trying to go at him in the tunnel.
You don't have to try. Like, he was standing right there. Swing. Also, if youth of America, somebody's coming to push you, it's okay to put your guard up and get ready for a fight to pop off. Everybody knows nobody's going to throw hands out there. That's all for show. He was standing right there in front of you. Right there. He had you had him. Stop talking. Take this hand off of him and bop him on the head bunny foo-foo style. Let's go. Hopping through the forest.
What a fracas.
It was a fracas because the game ended, and so there's no penalty for people coming off of the bench, and so all of the bench is clear. It was the size of a good fracas. It was a fracas. Yeah. Joe Dumars was out there. I was like, oh, Joe is I forgot he was in charge of things over there.
Yes.
Joe was out there trying to calm things down, which tickled me so very, very much. I was like, Joe, where was this peacemaking at when the Pistons was whooping everybody's asses in the 80s?
Make peace, not war. We'll take a break. We'll come back. The other thing that had Grizzlies fans talking yesterday, Jason Tatum had some comments on the Pivot podcast about what life would be like if he had played his career in Memphis. And the big story in sports, a snub for Bill Belichick. Do you know how crazy something has to be for like the near unanimous response to be justice for Bill Belichick?
I want it turned into a play. I want it turned into a, what is it, 12-man jury? What's the one with the jurors?
12 angry men.
I want it turned into
12 angry men.
I want it turned into something like that.
All right.
That's what I want, because this has got to be gold. In that room, it had to have been gold. I know it had to be.
We'll take a break. We'll come back, talk about it all when we're back.
Just grade A hate. Unnecessary.
I want to give Jock Landale some freaking love, bro. The dude been balling out of his mind.
Jock's a good player. Jock Landale's been great for the Grizzlies. He has just been, in his own words, miscast.
Yeah, but this has been the best career.
If he's your backup five, he has been just, and even thrown into a situation that he wasn't expecting to be thrown into. Yeah. He has been outstanding.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Own the 2025-26 Grizzlies season with the 10-game Flex Pack, the ultimate way to catch all the action on your terms. Choose your favorite matchups from intense rivalries to weekend thrillers and customize your pack to fit your schedule. With 10 games to pick, you'll never miss the moments that matter most. Visit Grizzlies.com/packs today to build your perfect ticket pack and cheer on the Grizzlies your way. It's your team, your season, and your schedule. So don't miss out.
Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing compares to catching your Grizzlies IRL. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Grizzlies tickets at Ticketmaster. Whether they're here at FedEx Forum or on the road, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. And there's no better brag than saying you saw it live.
Jeff Dunham, Artificial Intelligence, his all-new tour.
You're the other white meat. How can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other? Well, you're half of it. I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss a Memphis. Friday, April 10th, FedEx Forum. Tickets on sale Monday, September 29th at jeffdunham.com.
Grizz Nation gets set for tip-off 1 hour before every Grizzlies home game with the warm-up show. Get the latest news, notes, and analysis live from courtside at FedEx Forum.
Who's going to be the tougher team that rebounds and prevents second-chance opportunities?
Join me, Lang Whitaker, along with Michael Wallace, Jessica Benson, and other personalities from Grind City Media, Memphis, and around the NBA. 1 hour before every home game, live at Grind City Media on X, YouTube, and the official Grind City Media mobile app.
The only thing better than Saturday Night Hoops is when it comes with an exclusive Grizz hoodie. Every Saturday this season, $60 gets you a Grizzlies ticket and a limited edition Grizzlies hoodie. 4 different hoodie designs dropping across 4 Saturday games. Not sold anywhere else. Don't miss your shot to collect all 4 designs. Grab your tickets and gear up now at grizzlies.com/Saturday.
All right, welcome back. CJ, sports are dumb sometimes. Sports are dumb. Oftentimes it's the best part. But sometimes they're so dumb. And what happened to Bill Belichick yesterday is one of the dumbest things that we have seen lately, because Bill Belichick won't be a first ballot Hall of Famer. And that is a sentence that shouldn't exist. Bill Belichick will not be a first ballot Hall of Famer. That felt close to written in stone, but because he fell short of the 40 or 50 votes needed for induction into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in the first time or the first year that he was eligible to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, he will not be that. And that is crazy because it really felt like a lock. And Bill Belichick is one of the greatest coaches in NFL history, one of the greatest coaches in sports history, 8 Super Bowl rings, 6 as a head coach, 2 as an assistant, 31 playoff wins, which is the most by any coach in NHL history, and 333 career wins, which is the second most by a head coach, only behind Don Shula.
Run through that again.
8 Super Bowl rings.
1, 2, 3, 8. Okay.
8.
There we go.
31 playoff wins.
That's a lot.
333 career wins.
Second to
Don Shula.
Okay.
What are we doing here? And I cannot believe that I have to sit here and defend Bill Belichick. That doesn't feel like a good place to be in for somebody who has viewed him as a villain in my sports universe for years and years. And I know a lot of people felt that way, but man, like the best representation of who Bill Belichick is as a coach came courtesy of Jedd Fisch last night. Lots of coaches, players, athletes, people coming to the defense of Bill Belichick. And Jedd Fisch kept it simple, showed the picture of Bill Belichick with all his rings. And like that picture is the biggest flex and the biggest indication of, yeah, I think he should probably be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I think it's that simple. You might have overthought this one. It is silly, CJ.
Overthought it. You think people were trying to come in
allegedly,
logically and be like, logically is a dude who most Super Bowl wins at 8, most Super Bowl wins as head coach with 6, most Super Bowl appearances at 12, most Super Bowl appearances as a head coach with 9, most playoff wins as head coach, like you said, 31, most playoff appearances as head coach, 19, most divisional championships as a head coach, 17. You think there was logic involved in the decision? Or you think it was people who really don't like Bill Belichick?
Politicking.
Like, hey, Robert Kraft is going to get, I'm Bill Polian. My good friend Robert Kraft is getting in this. We're going to make sure he gets in, and he does not want to be up there with Bill Belichick. And honestly, truthfully, good for my friend Bob, because I hate Bill Belichick also, let's find a way to mess this thing all the way up because we don't like Bill Belichick. We were so offended by the fake scandal of Deflategate, and we were so offended by Spygate that we have decided that those two things are worth leaving him completely out of the Hall of Fame for this year. Here's my question. Those things are still going to be there next year. So if you're leaving them out this year for those, you're saying, okay, cool, next year we'll let him in. One year suspension for him to wait on the Hall of Fame. Now he can get in next year. How goofy is that? How stupid is that? What are we talking about here? And oh, by the way, just so everybody knows, Bill Belichick worked for Robert Kraft. So if you're mad at Bill Belichick for cheating, does Robert Kraft not have any sort of accountability in this at all? What are we talking about here? Why is Bill Belichick not in the Hall of Fame? This is absurd. This is stupid. But I love it. I do love it.
Because
it's
if
just
Bill Belichick has to wait, because that was the report from ESPN, was that Bill Polian told some voters that Belichick should have to wait as a sort of penance for Spygate and Deflategate.
You fined him $250,000, and didn't he catch a suspension?
Yes, and if you're having penance for that, Robert Kraft doesn't get penance for the massage situation?
I mean, listen, you don't know who's rubbing and tugging on you when you get rubbed and tugged.
Polian denied last night that he told people to vote in this way. And then he also said that he voted for Bill only to backtrack and say, actually, he doesn't remember if he voted for him or not, but he's pretty sure that he did. Doesn't remember if he voted for him or not. Pretty sure that he did, but not sure. Not 100% sure. 72.3% sure.
Listen, I love old man hate. That was just a bunch of old men sitting in the room hating on Bill Belichick because he got more rings than they got.
Yeah.
Like that's it. That's all. Like, oh, we could have got. Well, you didn't get Bill. Billiam. Like, come on, man. What are you talking about? What's Bill short for?
William, usually.
Yeah, William. Damn it. Come on, man. What are you doing?
Do you know how weird it is to feel bad for Bill Belichick multiple times in a year?
I didn't say I felt bad for him.
And I don't like it. I don't
multiple
know.
times.
He just assumed. I'm like, you know me, I was the weirdo who was like, oh, this Jordan Hudson thing has gotten a bit much. Just let the man go support his girlfriend at an adult cheerleading competition. People have hobbies.
God forbid girls
People have hobbies. And now he has to wait a year because, of course, he'll be in the Hall of Fame. Of course he's going to be at it. He just has to wait a year. But I'm like, man, he should have been it this year. And it's so silly. And I guess part of it is a knock on the system. Because you're up for the Hall of Fame with, I think it was 3 players this year and then Robert Kraft as the one contributor. And so you have to get the 80% among the 50 voters. And the voting body had to pick at least one, but more importantly, at most 3 of them. So every voter could only pick up to 3 of the 5. And apparently at least 11 voters said, Bill Belichick, not in my top 3 of this category, not on MySpace top 3. Anyway. Weird times in the NFL. Giggle. Did you see that Jason Tatum thing yesterday?
I did. I didn't think anything of it.
Me neither.
Like what?
Not one.
We don't.
Tiny. Well, okay. I understand at first glance when you see Jason Tatum on the Pivot podcast, in case you missed it, where he was talking about the pressure of playing for the Celtics, and he said, quote, the career I have right now, if I had it with the Grizzlies, I would have a statue outside the arena. And you're like, damn, why you got to throw the Grizzlies in there? However, I totally understood his point. Like, some people saw this as shade or a slight, but if Jason Tatum had the resume he has, which includes a championship, and he played for the Memphis Grizzlies, that would insinuate that Jason Tatum led the Memphis Grizzlies in this hypothetical universe to their first ever championship. And you know what? There'd probably be a statue for him and any other player who had a meaningful contribution to the first championship run in Memphis history.
I
think it's so like silly.
Captain Obvious statement. Like, here's one for you. If I was allowed to go and play and compete nationally in under 12-year-old basketball, I'd probably be ranked nationally. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. The Grizzlies, compared to the Celtics, they're babies from a franchise standpoint. Not the players, not the coaches, right? Those are grown men. Those are his peers. But from a franchise existence standpoint, the Grizzlies just got here.
Yeah, that's the case. It takes a while for the legend and the lore of a franchise to be built up.
Right.
You're in a franchise where they got Bill Russell, they got Larry Bird, Kevin Garnett came through, they drafted Paul Pierce, they got Paul Pierce, Ray Allen hit a couple of shots, Rajon Rondo, and the rest of them have come through there all those years. The Celtics have been around since what, the 40s? Yeah, no, you're right. The Grizzlies are celebrating 25 years, and the Celtics feel like they're celebrating 100, a whole century. Yeah, there's more story to be told, basketball-wise, NBA-wise, from a franchise that's been in Boston for decades longer than what the one in Memphis has been. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, yeah, you would.
Yeah, we also always share the picture of Jason Tatum playing AAU basketball here. Like, there is connectivity here. I think his stepdad lived here. He has spent time here. He probably has family here. So it was Memphis on the brain. It's not a big deal. Anyway, just one more thing. I wonder what DeAngelo Williams thinks about Bill Belichick
is it
not
already
being.
time for
It is. It's time for DeAngelo.
Was there something else in there that I wanted to hit? I don't know.
Let
I
me
can't
pull
remember.
up the rundown.
I'm trying. Well, listen, I'm trying to keep everybody calm in the chat. They got to chill.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't have internet. That's why I don't have the
Okay.
rundown. I was like,
Yeah,
why
it's
don't I
fine.
have the rundown up? Oh, because I don't have functioning. Yeah, it's not working
that's
today.
fine.
That's all right. I'll get it connected here during the break. We'll take a quick break of our own. DeAngelo Williams will join us when we come back. Never know what we'll chat with him about. We'll find out after a quick break.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
Grizzlies fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them IRL. And that starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight in person. From seeing your favorite Grizzly stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. Put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside, Memphis.
Big Ben Bennett, do you have your new football coach over in Nashville?
We do, yes. Robert Saleh. This is why I'm stoked. Starting in 2019, number 2 total defense, number 5 total defense, number 3 total defense, number 4 total defense, number 3 total defense, number 3 total defense. This dude's going to have a good defense. Like, he's going to be able to turn their defense around, which has obviously been an issue.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Jeff Dunham, artificial intelligence, his all-new tour.
You're the other white meat. How can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other? Well, you're half of it. I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss a Memphis. Friday, April 10th, FedEx Forum. Tickets on sale Monday, September 29th at jeffdunham.com.
Grizz Nation, Friday night just got a whole lot better. Introducing Buckets and Brews, the ultimate way to tip off your weekend. Every Friday this season, grab a terrace-level ticket to the Grizz Game and 2 12-ounce Miller Lights for just $55. Get great seats, cold brews, and Grizzlies basketball. It's everything you need to start your weekend off right. So get the deal that's too cold to hold. Go to grizzlies.com/Friday to lock in your tickets today.
I want to give Jock Landale some freaking love, bro. The dude been balling out of his mind.
Jock's a good player. Jock Landale's been great for the Grizzlies. He has just been, in his own words, miscast.
Yeah, but this has been the best career.
If he's your backup 5, He has been just, and even thrown into a situation that he wasn't expecting to be thrown into. Yeah. He has been outstanding.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Welcome back. It is Wednesday. That means it's time to catch up with DeAngelo Williams. He joins us every Wednesday. He joins us now. DeAngelo, how's it going?
I'm making it.
You're making it.
Yeah, I just found out some news that I'm not just too happy about, but I mean, you got to live and learn.
Okay.
I found out that my wife is not the ideal person I want her to be in storm-like situations. I'm gonna tell you what I mean by this.
Okay.
All right, so we had this ice storm coming through, and I've never really paid attention when like big things come through, but this particular storm I was paying attention to because, it's a hit or miss. You never know. You might get ice, you might get rain. You don't know what these meteorologists are telling you these days, right? Hey, prepare yourself. There's a storm coming through. And I'm like, oh, it's a storm coming through. I got to see it. Me being the person that I am, how I am when storms come through, how long is it going to last? 2 days? Oh, I got enough supplies for 2 days. I'm okay. Wife? Oh, no. You got to run out. You got to get the bread. We got to go grocery shopping. I was like, honey, it's 2 days. We got food in there for the next 2 days. Like, what are we doing? We don't need to, you need to go out and get some water. Like, what, it's 2 days. Like, I mean, I feel like even if we go without for 2 days, like we ain't gonna die on the third day because the water will be back. I just don't understand. Like, I get it when natural disasters come through and things that you can't. But when they tell you like, okay, it's gonna last 2 or 3 days and you got enough supplies in there, like I shouldn't have to run out and get more tissue. Like she was like, we're gonna run out. And I'm like, I don't get this because we got enough. Like if you did know the storm was coming, you wouldn't have ran out for the next 2 days.
We're gonna run out of tissue in 2 days. But we wouldn't run out of tissue in 2 days. So why am I going out here grabbing and hoarding all the tissue? Also, DeAngelo, I'm glad you brought this up because I could have sworn every time I talk to somebody, it's like, yeah, I can't do gluten. I got a gluten allergy. I got gluten intolerance. And then I walk my black ass into the store and ain't no damn bread. So we just forget the gluten in the snowstorm. That don't matter no more. We got to get all this damn gluten. We got to do it. I don't understand. I know people who don't drink milk. It's like, oh, what you going to the store for? I got to get some milk. When's the last time you had some milk for what? You stopped eating sugary cereals. Like, no, I got to get my Captain Crunch. I got to get my gallon of milk. Why? It's 2 days.
I pissed off the milk and bread community on TikTok. Because I rationally, I get it. Because
there's a milk and bread community on TikTok?
Yes.
I don't understand
the people who wanted to let me know why people go for milk and bread first when a storm is coming. Because that's something that...
Please tell me why they do that.
DeAngelo, it's a trauma response of how things used to be, where the easiest and cheapest options when you were in times of food scarcity was bread to make sandwiches, which I get, and milk for cereal, and it also gave you something to drink other than water. Again, if you have the bread, why aren't you making a run on the peanut butter aisle? Why aren't you making a run on the jelly? Why aren't you getting... And then they said, well, I have my lunch meats. And I said, okay, well, if you have lunch meats in a refrigerator or some sort of cooling system to keep the lunch meats from going bad, then you could keep some other things. You don't have to limit yourself to milk and bread in 2026. There's so much more. I got SpaghettiOs. You don't even have to heat. I mean, they'd be disgusting eating them cold, but technically, I don't think you have to.
Did you already eat them?
Oh, they were so good. And then my stomach hurt so bad. But God, for one moment in time, I was like 12 years old eating SpaghettiOs on the couch, and it was a beautiful thing. But And then people were like, well, you can also get eggs, and then you can make French toast. And I'm like,
In the
who's
snowstorm?
choosing to make French toast in the snowstorm?
This goes back to DeAngelo's, I think, original premise. Why the hell do we do things differently when we know we're going to be snowed in for a little bit? Because, DeAngelo, to your point about the toilet paper in the 2 days, I have the same question about the French toast in the 2 days. In those 2 days, would you have made French toast on a regular 2 days? Hell no. You get a weekend. You get a weekend. When's the last time you made French toast on the weekend? Never. But the snow comes and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I got to have some French toast. It's the only thing that's going to keep me
French
safe.
toast knows that you don't just want to use your normal sandwich bread for French. You want that Texas toast. You want thick bread to make. Otherwise, it
Texas
gets a little
toast.
kind of like soggy and whatever. But
Hall of
DeAngelo, I hate to all that to say, your wife is right. Your wife is right. You should always be over-prepared for if a storm like the one that they were predicting.
It was a 2-day storm.
Yeah,
Like,
but
wait,
the people in Nashville still don't have power. People in Oxford still don't have power.
We ain't talking about the people in Nashville.
We're
We're
talking
talking
about
about where we
DeAngelo.
are right now.
Yeah,
See,
but
that's
you
what
could've-
you
you
just like
could've
my
been.
damn wife. She always want to talk about what's going on somewhere else. She'll tell me what's going on in the damn mountains, and I'm like, we're not even there.
But what if the next one is you?
And she say the same thing. Like,
Exactly. And I've been saying the same thing. My husband finally came around. My husband was on your side, DeAngelo. My husband has always been on your side, and he's made me feel a little loony when it comes to trying to be overly prepared for, I don't know, a storm, a natural disaster, the apocalypse. And suddenly on this storm, he finally came around and said, you know what, we should probably be a little bit more prepared within our household. So we now have bottled water in our storage area. We are getting we got lanterns.
God,
He has an
unreal.
Amazon cart
Chris,
with 30
I
things in
am
it right
so
now that we have to go
disappointed.
through and figure out what's
I
necessary
am
for the
very
future.
disappointed. I am very disappointed in Chris. And
I
his
was very
behavior.
impressed.
You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be at all, because now you just creating another one of you, and you shouldn't be. It was a 2-day storm.
But what about the next one that could be 7 days?
Listen. Like I get it. Whenever me as a person, when I prepare myself for storm, I need to know how long it's gonna last. Because how long it's gonna last is gonna determine the residual effect of what took place. So if you telling me that this gonna be a 2-day ice storm in Charlotte, North Carolina, I'm talking about where I'm at. In Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yes.
And you tell me 2 inches is the max we gonna get, why the hell am I running out to load up on gas and all? I can walk to the store from there. 2 inches?
Not everybody.
Why
can
am
do
I?
it. I mean, that's your
Why is it an
unique
hour and a
situation.
half to refill a propane tank? Why
We're-
does it take that long?
We're talking in the chat about this and other things. Kathy brings up a great point. And I had this issue when I went to Kroger yesterday. They haven't gotten their stocks back.
point.
They hadn't gotten new stuff coming in there. So what they got is what they've got. So a couple of days after the storm as well, the shelves are going to be empty until they get and restock them and replenish them. I understand that, Kathy. Thank you for bringing that up. But to DeAngelo's point, if we ain't never run out of this thing in 4 days, why all of a sudden now would we run out of this thing?
Sure. But I also
And I got a
think
question
that you
for you,
deserve, if you do find yourself either just stuck inside for 1 day, 2 days, or God forbid, a week plus, you deserve a little treat. So we got cookie dough and ice cream. And guess what? I had a little piece of cookie dough.
You had cookie dough,
And
ice cream,
I
and
didn't have
SpaghettiOs?
I didn't have ice cream, but I did have a piece of
sound
cookie
like
dough
they
after
was
my
celebrating the
SpaghettiOs.
storm. It sounded like it was
We
a
throwing a
jubilee.
party.
We had a
at your
nice
house.
bottle of
Yeah, it
wine,
was a party.
made ourselves a little SpaghettiO feast.
I say that like my house isn't full of snacks that I would otherwise not have.
And that part I get. The idea of getting snacks that you would, sustenance is one thing, being able to make do in a storm. But there is this other level that goes, and you're in that grocery store, and if you're the kind of person who usually avoids the middle sections of the grocery store and tries to stay on the outside where the fresh food is,
That's
which is
me.
what we normally do, suddenly we're back in those aisles. We're back in those aisles like we never left. I'm like, cheese puffs?
Please.
Absolutely.
Don't mind if I do.
We got pimento. Chris got tzatziki.
Let's go. Let's
Got all
get it.
kinds of sauces.
Are-
Frozen pizza.
Do y'all share snacks?
Yeah, I know you have snack sharing issues. Yes,
do you
we share snacks.
DeAngelo? Y'all don't share snacks either. Okay.
Nah, bro, look, first of all, my snacks are that is the hardest thing about being a parent is trying to teach your kids those are my snacks, not our snacks. That's the hardest thing.
You guys
ever.
are crazy.
And I go back and forth with it because I'm like, my wife called me selfish sometime, and I'm like, nah, like I don't think you understand. Like I can't just walk in the store and get my snacks because most of the time, a lot of other people eat my snacks and they out of stock. So boom, I go in, I get them, and I'm like, dang, I'm well stocked up. And then the worst thing to do is come downstairs and go in there and you ain't got nothing. You like, wait, hold up. Who ate all my snacks?
Man, listen, you sound just like my wife. She stopped me. She had some delicious little mini rice cake lemon things. I don't even know what they were. And she was eating them. She's like, you want to taste? I'm like, yeah, give me one. And it's mini. So she gave me one. I was like, oh, those good. Give me more. And she gave me 2 more. I was like, okay, give me a handful. She said, no, and close the bag on your boy.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah, I'm closing my
wow.
damn bag too.
What?
And you guys give us only children hell for not being able to share. Meanwhile, 2 only children cohabitating and sharing our snacks beautifully.
Did your parents share snacks with you? Because my parents didn't share with me. My dad was notorious.
Probably to teach me how to share. They were so scared that I was going to be one of those crazy only children.
Angelica.
Yeah. Cookies.
My dad would go to the store, get like 2 pounds of hoop cheese, bring it back, and make an announcement. He'd stand in the middle of the living room. Hey, this is my cheese. Anybody eat my cheese, I'm whooping ass. I know how much is in here. And then he would put it up.
I respect it, man. I'm at that age where I understand what that means now. Like as a kid, I thought that was the stupidest thing ever because I'm like, look, I'm a kid. I can't provide for myself. You got to provide for us. But as an adult, you like, hey, man, I get it because only so much stuff is yours.
My mama was notorious, known for stopping while she was out at work. We didn't have much in that. We had like noodles in the house, ramen noodles, maybe enough bread for some sandwiches or something like that. It was, my parents got paid every 2 weeks. And so we ate good those first like 12 days. And then them last two days when everything was ate up, you were scrounging, you were scavenging. Like that's where my survival skills kicked in at. So we be splitting a package of ramen noodles or something like that. She'd come in, go straight to her room, be like, yo, it smelled like food in there. Open the door, she in the bed eating Chinese food. It's like, wait a minute. You don't got food for the fam. You eating Chinese food, but the fam can't get none. Let me get a piece of that sweet and sour chicken. Boy, if you don't get out of my room, like it's just craziness. My parents were selfish.
My mom would only hide M&Ms.
She hid M&Ms
yeah,
from
now
you.
that I'm thinking about it. She was a big M&M. She had like her secret bag of M&Ms.
Look,
Where?
Look.
Okay.
Look, first of all, whoa. First of all, take the judginess out your damn voice, CJ. Take it out your voice.
No, damn that.
Take it out.
DeAngelo,
No.
How can you eat good as a father if your kids is eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with the butt end of the bread?
Oh, I hate the butt end of the bread.
I love the butt. I'll tear the butt up,
To this day, there's nothing worse than the butt end of the bread.
I eat butt.
Just continue, Dan. Don't give him the pause he desires. Just keep on rolling. Just keep on rolling.
I'm not mature enough not to pause and like.
Just keep going.
You don't eat the butt part of the bread, DeAngelo?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I pass on that.
You pass on the butt part of the bread?
I do not, bro. I do not.
It's
I'm
bread,
good, bro.
Man.
Nah, bro. Nah.
I love how CJ knows I came in this morning not feeling well, and he decides to just
shouldn't be ate. There's certain foods that shouldn't be ate.
It's the
and
bread.
The butt part of the bread is something you shouldn't eat.
What's the difference in the butt part and the rest of it?
It's not a real piece
it's
of
not
bread.
the butt part.
What
it's
you mean
not
it's
the
not
butt
a real
part.
What do you mean it's not a real piece?
It's just like it's the crust.
Okay, I don't know what you're saying.
All crust on your pizza.
I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, like it's thinner than the other pieces, so you get more of the flavor of the toppings on there.
Who eats the butt of the bread?
I eat the butt of the bread.
Okay, to be fair, like I don't want to waste the loaf of bread, so I will begrudgingly use the butt of the bread at some point. I usually toast it.
Okay.
Or something.
Do you toast it with a regular piece, or do you do 2 butts?
No, I usually toast it with a regular piece.
Okay.
If I'm making a sandwich with it, I will take one bottom piece of the bread and the other normal piece of the bread and make it a sandwich.
I put 2 butts together and I eat them.
Of course you do.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you, it's like eating eggs with me, man. You gonna have that yolk in there every time. I'm not eating the yolk, just like I'm not eating the butt ends of the bread.
You don't eat egg white? Wait,
no.
You don't eat the yolk of an egg?
You don't eat scrambled eggs?
Like, no.
What is? That's the best part of the egg.
What's the egg? What do you mean?
Gross.
The
You're
only
color gross.
No.
Who eats the yolk?
Everybody eats the yolk, except for like healthy bodybuilders who eat egg whites to get their protein goals in.
And toddlers.
And women who are trying to lose weight. I used to get those little egg whites in a carton. Get those carton egg whites. Oh,
Nah, I'm cool.
nobody wants carton egg whites.
You don't eat
the yolk. You've never
No.
broken a yolk on a beautiful egg. We had egg sandwiches this weekend. Oh my God, with a little bacon, a little egg, a little avocado. You cut into that sandwich, the yolk just comes out. Oh my God. I cannot believe you don't eat the yolk.
You don't eat the butt.
Wait,
You
so
don't
if
eat
you
the
eat-
yolk. What do you eat?
If you eat a hard-boiled egg, do you eat around the yolk?
No, I pop the yolk out, discard it. My kids don't eat the yolk either.
No, the only good
I
part
only
is the
eat
yolk.
hard-boiled eggs.
Hard-boiled, the egg white is the best part to me on that. Yeah.
Oh my God. You
I only eat hard-boiled eggs, so because
you
I
can
only
peel
eat
around
hard-boiled, I don't touch the yolk. That yolk. I'm cool on that. Like what's blowing me is CJ eat the butter, the bread. That is
Do
baffling.
you know how
to me.
many full loaves of bread you've thrown away in your lifetime by refusing to eat the butt?
No, I have not. Look, this.
You
but now you gotta
probably
understand.
wasted like
Can I-
30 full pieces of
I
of
cannot
full
have
loaves of
CJ
bread.
say that phrase one more time.
So here's the
I'm
thing.
steering
I
the
have to say this.
conversation somewhere
So there were
else.
certain things. Let me preface it like this. There was certain things as a kid that I was made to eat. It was like that, the potted meat, the Vienna sausages, like the butts of the bread. Like the kids got all the discarded stuff pretty much. So as an adult, I'm like, nah, man, I ain't eating that no more. Like I'm grown now. So as a result, just like I open multiple boxes of cereal, I don't open one at a time because I'm grown and I kind of float by my own rules now.
I hear
And
you.
I'm not eating the butter bread. Like every time I throw something away, if the kids or the wife are not eating it, it's them butts of the bread. It's them two in there every time.
I just want you to know, DeAngelo, another storm is coming your way this weekend.
Is
so
it?
Yeah, it is.
Like
it's
an
coming
actual
this
storm?
weekend.
Yeah.
Like what's
Like
coming
a-
this
This
way?
one's more
Same thing.
coastal,
Look.
more snow and ice.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Look,
not for us, hopefully.
Thank goodness.
Just a dusting over here.
I'm sorry, D'Angelo.
Oh, it's crazy because she was like, and this is what bothers me, CJ and Jessica. And I don't know if it's just me. You would think when they say, hey, it's a 2-day ice storm, everything is shut down, right? I can't make this up, guys. The next day, it was a damn Amazon package sitting on the porch. Now, you mean to tell me you want me to run out here and go look for propane, go fill up gas and do all these things, and you still ordering stuff from Amazon? Like, you don't care about the driver safety? Like, hold on. Let me make sure I get this straight. Let me make sure I get this straight. You care about everybody, but you want your package here when it's gonna be here?
I
That's
genuinely,
wild to
I
me.
feel for the
wild to me.
DoorDash. I watched a DoorDash or Uber Eats driver yesterday try to pull into our neighborhood, and they're just spinning on their tires.
Horrible.
And I said, oh. And like, I want them to be able to go out and obviously work and get your money, but then I also am like, who's the a-hole who's doing Uber Eats DoorDash right now because they're too afraid to get in their car and go get something to eat, and so you're calling it in, and that's the circle of life.
D'Angelo, where's your hiding spot for your snacks? Do you just leave them out and keep count?
Nah. So I got two actually.
Okay.
And I really don't want to talk about this because I don't really want them to
That's
hear me.
okay.
And then, so I got a decoy spot where they think it is. Like, I mean, I keep a little bit there, but I got my real stash somewhere else. So,
That's smart.
Because and the only reason why I do that is because in these areas, if you go too much, they start like, "Ooh, what's over there?
What's over here?"
Yeah, so what's over there? So I just like I've lost a couple snacks, but like the good ones, I ain't never lost them because they don't even know they exist.
Who's the
Like,
main perpetrator of the snack stealing in the
Yeah.
house?
I don't know.
For us, it was my little brother. he would go in there and he's a good liar. My brother's a very, very good liar. He could look you straight in the face and lie to you, and you could never prove it was him.
And that's what I was going to tell you. That'll be a question you'd have to ask my kids, because if you asked, when I asked them, ain't nobody touched it. Somebody ate it. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. So that, just like you just answered that question, your dad wouldn't be able to answer, but you would, because you'd be like, hey, he a good liar. Mm-hmm. So I know who it was. We don't know as parents, because we just like, damn, who eating? We can't say nothing because we like, okay, who got into my snacks? First of all, you don't even supposed to know they there. You see what I'm saying? So now it's a double edge. You know what I'm saying? So you like, damn, like, hey, did you eat a honey bun? Like, nah, ain't no honey buns in there, Dad.
When I first started working, I worked at a movie theater in Nashville. And so I would get paid and I'd treat myself to something to eat. And every now and then I treat my siblings to something. My mama eating Chinese food while we eating ramen, right? I'm not feeding you. I'll feed the youths in the house. So one day I ended up buying 2 pizzas. I bought 3 of them. I bought one for me, I bought one for my siblings, and I bought one for me to have later. But I knew I could not leave it in the kitchen. I knew I couldn't. So what I did was I took this whole box of pizza, and we've talked about my pizza eating thing. Mm-hmm. I just hid it underneath my bed and threw a bunch of dirty clothes around it. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to come back and I'm going to eat this pizza when I get off of work. I go in, the box is there, the clothes are still there. I pull it out, ain't no pizza in there. And so I go back out and my mom and dad are sitting on the couch smirking. I'm like, hey, yo, y'all eat some pizza? They like, CJ, I can't tell you if we did or didn't. But where was the pizza at? Because if it was a pizza in your room, you know you're not supposed to have food in your room underneath your bed. I like that. I forgot my damn mama got a nose like a bloodhound. My brother told me she smelled the pizza out in the room.
Of course.
They tore the room up looking for the pizza. They found it. They split it amongst themselves.
Amazing.
And then they were like, yo, we just not going to tell CJ. We're going to let him find it. They put the box back. That was the thing that really made me upset. They put it back. So I was excited. My mouth was salivating. It's like, yo, I got pizza here. Nope, pizza gone.
One of the worst times I got caught like sneaking food, snacks, we would get every year, like either the Boy Scouts or like some local group would sell cookie dough, right? And it was like this really good cookie dough that came in a cardboard box. And I would sneak pieces of cookie dough throughout the year from our freezer. And like, I'm an only child, so I have no one else to blame it on. Like we weren't making, it was like special occasion cookie dough.
Gotcha.
And you just use the Toll House stuff like when you're normally, but like special occasion, good, nice cookie dough. And now and then I'd be like, I feel like a piece of cookie dough. I'd go to the freezer, take a piece of cookie dough. A month later, go to the freezer, take a piece of cookie dough. And I remember one time my mom goes, I think I'm gonna make those cookies tonight. And I go, oh. And she opens that box and there's like 3 pieces left. And it came with like like 24 pieces of cookie dough were in there. And she goes, Jessica, what happened to the cookie dough? And I said, I don't know.
Yeah, you got to.
And she goes, that's so weird because, I know I didn't eat the cookie dough. I asked your dad didn't eat the cookie dough.
Sound like somebody lying to me.
Did the dog eat the cookie dough? And I said, maybe. Maybe Daddy got into the cookie dough. And then I think at one point I tried to be like, well, maybe one of my friends came over and ate all the cookie dough. My mom was like, Jessica, you've been eating the cookie dough.
You can't bring any. I don't know. Yeah, immediately. I know how to be interrogated. I hit him with I don't know.
I cave every time.
Hey,
it was too drilled into me to tell the truth.
CJ,
it was drilled into me also. I'm just a bad person.
I cave so fast.
CJ, I'm finna tell you something. I'm finna tell you how you break people like you, CJ. People like you, because I used to be that person like, oh, no, I ain't snitching. When they start taking stuff away, like, ain't nobody doing this until somebody tell me who did it. Oh, boy. Hey, bro, you need to go home.
So I didn't have anything I cared about, so you could take it all. What they would end up doing was they try and start doing the psychological stuff.
Yeah.
And they start, what's the movie where they're sitting there in the interrogation room, not Boys from the Hood, where it's like, oh, you done effed up, right? Like you said you showed up at 7, not Juice, I can't remember it, but they would start doing that type stuff. And then after 10 minutes,
that's Boys in the Hood.
Is it Boys? No, it's the other one. It's the other one with Jada Pinkett in it.
Oh, you talking
Don't
about...
Be a menace. Don't be a menace. Don't be a menace
okay.
To society. They would do that, and then after about 10 minutes, my dad would get fed up and be like, all right, I'm going to start punching you in the chest. Every time you say I don't know, I'm gonna hit you in the chest. It's like, so is your name CJ? Yes. All right. Were you in the kitchen at such and such time? I cannot say that I was or I was not. Boy, did you eat the cheese? I don't know. Bow. Ah! Immediately, every single time. Me trying to work. So you call their other thing they do. You got good parents. Your parents would probably never do this to you. My mom would say something just wrong. Like, no, that's not what happened. That's not true. And my dad would chime in, oh.
What it was true.
So your mama's a liar.
Oh, God.
I was like, oh. Hey, you call me a liar to my face? He done called me a liar. Now he done worked her into a frenzy. This boy done called me a liar to my face. And you couldn't say lie in my house. Right? We had that conversation with Megan. So it was a double issue. It was like, oh, no, forget it. I did it. I don't want the ass whooping for calling my mama a liar. I did it. Absolutely. So that was their go-to maneuver. And I couldn't figure out the you calling me a liar part of it. I figured out the don't say I don't know anymore. I'll just say everything but I don't know. Yeah. Snacks, man. Right. Snacks will get you messed up as a kid if you're taking them from the wrong people.
I told you, man, when I was cleaning up my son's room, man, like I couldn't even get mad at him when I found the snack spot because it was so cold. I was like, man, that's a good hide spot. Like,
did you take some?
I did. And I haven't even eaten it yet. I only took it as a souvenir of finding his really good hiding spot.
Nice.
Like, so yeah, every time I look at it, I chuckle because I'm like, man, that was pretty good. He took the castle of a Lego set and cleaned it out and put all his bro. So he would just pop that joint open when we would let him go at night. He had chips. His stash was enormous. Like, it was better than mine. I was like, damn, when did you get this kind of candy?
Well, DeAngelo, I hope you survive the storm, and I hope thanks to your wife, you have plenty of food, snacks to hide from your children.
But just to close it out, I said there's two types of people in this world. There's people that are right and people that are wrong. Well, this weekend, I was right because the storm wasn't as bad as she said it was going to be. So every time we would eat a snack, like, ooh, we got to eat our quarantine snacks even though we're not quarantined.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Chris did that to me all year last year. Every time we had quinoa, because I thought that there was going to be an outage of, I read somewhere that there was going to be a shortage of grain products. And so I made Chris get like a lot of quinoa at the grocery store because I said, we could always boil that. It has protein in it. It's going to be fine. And so every time he goes to the grocery store, he would send me a picture of the full stock of quinoa. He goes, wow, that run on quinoa is really impacting this country right now. It was like, I forget the spell. It was the tariff thing. I was like, it was something with
random.
How we make our bowls, which is like quinoa, kidney beans, corn. And I made him stock up on all those things. I was like,
do y'all still have quinoa?
Yeah, we have like 2 bags left. It was insane. And he would not shut up about it. So.
He shouldn't.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It was a miss. I admit when I was wrong.
Yeah.
And I was wrong. I was wrong. But next time, someday there's going to be a time where he needed the quinoa.
I love how I came full circle, though, CJ. I love how I came full circle.
All right, DeAngelo, we'll see you later. Bye. That was DeAngelo Williams looking very angelic today with that light coming in off of his windows.
Grizzlies play tonight. Use code Quinoa Queen to get 30%
Quinoa
off.
Queen.
Yeah.
Don't tell the people the wrong code. It's GCM Fan. Everybody knows the code is GCM Fan. Get up to 30% off for Grizzlies tickets tonight. Grizzlies also play Saturday against the Timberwolves. Saturday's a big one. Lots of giveaways for Saturday's game. But tonight, come out, support the Grizzlies, Grizzlies Hornets. 30% off if you use code GCMFAN. Link is in the chat.
Throw Quinoa Queen in there just for fun, though. Just for giggles.
Queen. I knew the second I said quinoa, it was gonna. I was like, why couldn't it have been something cool?
Yes.
Quinoa sounds so lame. And I admitted I was wrong. I've said over and over. But now I'm so proud of him. It keeps. It was something that I could make for a long time that was not going to go bad. And you know what? Chris has really, as I said to DeAngelo, he's come around. Suddenly he wants to be all prepared. I'm like, welcome. Welcome, friend. And then next thing I know, there's like, here's a radio, and here's a lantern, and here's $200 sleeping bags that will keep you.
Got a lantern?
Yeah.
A lantern, not a flashlight?
No, they recommend the lanterns. Don't ask me why. I don't know. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. Why is Jelly Roll breaking Titans news?
Oh, he is?
Yeah. And why is a former Olympian turned alleged drug kingpin getting me got with AI? He didn't do it, but someone else did. I got by AI this week. Just this week, this morning.
I get it all the time, man.
And also the very surprising person who interacted with one of our reels this week on Grind City Media that made, well, she was one of them. The Vivica A. Fox has liked a Grind City Media reel, and that's an exciting
Vivica, Gabrielle
to know.
Union, Holly Robinson Pete. Like, we've got the makings of a great black movie.
We also got Jeremy Piven yesterday, but I didn't send that one. But he liked it too. All right, we'll be back after a quick break.
Own the 2025-26 Grizzlies season with the 10-game Flex Pack, the ultimate way to catch all the action on your terms. Choose your favorite matchups from intense rivalries to weekend thrillers and customize your pack to fit your schedule. With 10 games to pick, you'll never miss the moments that matter most. Visit Grizzlies.com/packs today to build your perfect ticket pack and cheer on the Grizzlies your way. It's your team, your season, and your schedule. So don't miss out.
Now that's the new edition way.
I feel like there's another level we can take it to.
What you think, Mike? 2 steps ahead of you, Slick.
What's good, bro?
What you doing, man?
I'm in.
Woman, you don't even know what I'm getting ready to ask.
Here's the vision. All 3 of us on the same stage every night. Gonna be crazy.
No barriers, no separation. It'll be like 9 kings and a queen.
The next level starts now.
Memphis. Monday Night Raw returns with non-stop action, unmatched energy, and the superstars you love.
We don't get mad, we get even. We don't go home till we beat them. This is our time, we ain't leaving. Give me the crown undefeated.
Witness the moments you'll never forget. Monday Night Raw, Memphis. Monday, February 16th. Tickets and ringsider packages on sale now.
The long goodbye begins. A very special evening with Journey. Final Frontier Tour. Journey. Tickets are on sale now at journeymusic.com. Your chance to say goodbye to the songs that changed our lives. Journey. Final Frontier Tour.
Grizz Nation gets set for tip-off 1 hour before every Grizzlies home game with the warm-up show. Get the latest news, notes, and analysis live from courtside at FedEx Forum.
Who's going to be the tougher team that rebounds and prevents second chance opportunities?
Join me, Lang Whitaker, along with Michael Wallace, Jessica Benson, and other personalities from Grind City Media, Memphis, and around the NBA. 1 hour before every home game, live at Grind City Media on X, YouTube, and the official Grind City Media mobile app.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Hoops and hoodies, everybody. This weekend, get the Timberwolves. Go out there.
Hold on, I swear
Get you
I can
tickets.
find it.
with the tickets.
I'm
you get some
having
hoodies.
issues today.
Exclusive hoodies. Hoodies that you can only get with this Hoops and Hoodies deal. So, yeah, go get them.
You were so close.
That's just the gist of it. Throw it back up there, Jacob.
I got it.
There it is.
The only thing better than Saturday Night
Come on
Hoops
now.
is when it comes with an exclusive Grizz hoodie. Just $60 gets you a Grizzlies ticket and a limited edition hoodie. Not sold anywhere else. Don't miss your next chance to collect the second of 4 designs on Saturday, January 31st, when the Grizzlies take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. A limited number of hoodies remain, so act now and buy your ticket today at grizzlies.com/Saturday. Every now and then, pulling back the production curtain, Jacob will, in my ear with like 15 seconds left in the commercial break, go, Hoops and Hoodie read coming out of the break, Hoops and Hoodie read. Yeah, I know, Jacob, but it took me that long to figure it out.
Also, all right, if my computer's been doing things, and so I typically put the reads in the rundown.
Right.
And so when they're not,
you saved me.
But also, if you can't access the rundown, how are you supposed to get into the read?
So I was going at the last second trying to. Anyway, we're good.
We did it.
Hoops and Hoodies.
Get your hoops and hoodies. What's the website?
And Jacob wanted like everyone to know. He told me at the start of the 3-minute break, but those 3 minutes go fast. It felt like 15 seconds. Time flies when you're having fun in the middle of a break.
He's in the chat letting the people know.
I know. He wanted to make sure that his name was cleared in this ordeal.
Jacob's getting a little testy. Jacob's feeling himself.
Gotta get him that microphone. You know, gotta give Jacob a voice.
Jacob told me odds couple maybe a week ago. He's like, yeah, start the intro music, CJ. And I fumbled about for the first like 40 seconds. Like, CJ, I gave you more than enough time. It's like, Jacob, I don't listen to you, man. I didn't hear you when you said that.
He said he was joking because he didn't give you any time.
Okay.
See, now we can't even tell when he's joking versus when he's being real. He's keeping us on our toes.
All right.
Speaking of on the toes.
Incredible director, Jacob.
A+ director. He gets my Academy Award for Best Director of a Podcast. If they're going to do Best Podcast, they should do Best Director of a Podcast, and I would give it to Jacob.
We can stump for Jacob. We can make that happen.
Stand for Jacob.
You've got posts being liked by Vivica and by Holly Robinson Pete and by who else? Gabrielle and who else has
There's
liked
been some other, I can't think of them off the top of my head, but yesterday I got a great one.
If you were a sexy black woman, I remember those names.
Yesterday I got a great one.
Who? Speaking of sexy black women. Magic City! Yeah! Wow!
It was Magic City. I was like, is that the Magic City? Liking our reel about Sam Darnold and his redemption story. And I clicked on it, and you betcha it is the real Magic City, verified and all. I was like, oh, that's cool. Magic City. And Magic City commented, too. I think they commented flames. So Magic City is Sam Darnold, if you're looking for somewhere to go in Atlanta, Magic City's got your back. They're ready to welcome you with open arms.
Matt, we got to go down to Magic City now. You've had the wings. I hadn't had the wings. My dad used to stay over that way.
Yeah, but I had to eat the wings in the car because it was during COVID.
I mean, I would like to take my wings.
And they were filming a music video outside, and the wings took a lot of time. So, like, the wings
were you in the video?
No, of course not. And now I can't remember who was that.
If they asked you to be in the video.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Video vixen style. Okay.
Filmed outside Magic City.
I bet. Why are you Googling that? Like, it's going to be a bunch of them.
I know, but I feel like there was a specific one, 2021.
My dad used to stay over that way, so when I would walk to the Celebration Bowl to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, I would pass Magic City on the way there and back. The wings were just, I hear they're great. It was just so expensive. It was like $30 for 10 wings.
They were so expensive.
But I think
all wings are expensive now.
I think the prices have come down.
I'm now at this point where I talk about wings where I'm like, are they worth the price I am paying for these wings? Because they're all so dang expensive. Drives me crazy.
Not to free plug or give the money away, but Captain JJ's isn't. JJ's wings. They're ignorant. They were like, hey, come get a 50-piece, 2-liter soda, a large family fry. We'll get all of that to you for like $29. Like, oh,
Crumpy's still gets decent.
Yeah, Crumpy's is
price
good.
Range. Good for the bang for the buck wings. I'll tell you though, also not to give away free money. Those wings at Good Fortune.
Word. Okay.
Might just be the best in the city.
I'll be the judge of that.
One of the best in the city.
Okay,
I never call anything the best in the city because we have a lot of like good stuff sparsed around, but they hit every time. The sauce that they use is so.
What's the sauce?
It's like a teriyaki barbecue.
You're big into teriyaki.
Not on my wings normally. My normal order would be hot and lemon pepper.
But you like teriyaki chicken.
I do like teriyaki chicken, yes. Who won the sticks battle?
I did my job. I bought one.
I bought one.
Okay. So we got 2.
I was leading at one point, and then I fell behind Chris Vernon.
Oh,
Gary
no.
Parrish, a distant third.
Okay.
He was so smug when he made that roll. He said, "This is by science the best designed sushi roll that I could make." I was like, "Okay, we'll see what the people say."
Was he using Bart Torvik or something like that?
No, he was using some roll that had been made for him at another sushi restaurant that was named the Gary Parrish roll.
Okay.
And it was really popular, and it was really good. And so he's like, "I'm just gonna. You can't recycle old things these days. You gotta be unique."
Now I want something named after me in a restaurant.
Me too. I don't think it's there anymore. I need my next food. I need chicken tenders named after me somewhere.
Okay.
Preferably with some sort of like honey hot situation.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll take a sandwich with the butt. So put 2 butts together and let the people eat the butt.
The CJ butt sandwich.
Let's go. Doing the butt.
Before we get into the more interesting of our 2 WTF stories, Jelly Roll did break the Titans news that they were hiring Brian Daboll as their offensive coordinator. And I have no idea why. I know Jelly Roll is in Nashville. He's talked to the team this year. He's around. But why is Jelly Roll out Scheftering Schefter? You know? Like, why is Jelly Roll the one saying, hey, the Titans have officially hired Brian Daboll? I'm cool with it. I think every team should have a celebrity who gets to be the person who breaks their team-related news.
Who's a Grizzlies celebrity?
Glorilla.
Okay.
All right. Fast. Apparently, she might play in the All-Star game. Speaking of All-Star game, thing we didn't talk about, Shams Charania is going to play in the Celebrity All-Star game.
Oh, okay. Good. I mean, none of those people can really play, but good.
I think Glow's playing in that as well.
Okay.
Or at least I saw. I don't know if it was real or not.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Notable names. Getting the Celebrity All-Star game back.
I know the name Glorilla. I know the name Shams, right? Sometimes they trend, again, they trend younger than what my consciousness is able to keep up with. And so I don't know most of the people out there. But good. It'll be fun to see them. All-Star game LA?
Yes.
Okay. Clippers LA, though, right? Not
Yeah,
Lakers
Intuit
LA.
Dome.
I got you.
The fancy pants dome.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I like Brian Daboll as the offensive coordinator. Jacob, do you like Brian Daboll as your new offensive coordinator?
Yeah, I'm really excited about it.
He's really excited about it.
Big get for the Titans.
Yeah, it is.
Cool. Thanks, Jacob.
There you go.
And there you go, because it's Mike's Super Short Show.
I broke the mic.
You broke the mic.
Yes,
before we get out of here on this Grizzlies game day, we did have an update on the former Olympian turned drug kingpin, allegedly, Ryan Wedding, who pled not guilty to drug trafficking and murder charges this week. This is the guy we talked about a few weeks ago, snowboarder in the 2002 Winter Olympics for Canada, then allegedly ran a transnational criminal operation that included drugs and murder, was on the FBI's top 10 most wanted list. Conflicting narratives of how he got into custody. There was a fake Instagram account, allegedly fake. The Canadian broadcast company CBC has said that this Instagram account was fake because suddenly there was an account that looked like it was his, and it was posting like really expensive motorcycles and really expensive watches and even a little snowboarding figurine of his. And then it also posted a picture of him turning himself in, but his lawyer says that he did not turn himself in, that he was apprehended. So there's a little bit of a conflict of how this all came to an end. But before the Olympics begin in 2 weeks, the Olympian
They got him
criminal
officially.
off the streets.
They got him.
Yes, they got him.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, they got him. But we talked about this a while back at this point. But when I was at Birdie's over the weekend, everyone couldn't stop talking about it because I think the notification had just come in, like former Olympian arrested as, and that's just the salacious kind of story that like gets the people going. Because and then it's like, it was 2002. It was a Canadian snowboarder. When you fill in the details, people lose their interest a little bit more. But it was still a very interesting story. It'll make a great movie in 20 years.
Okay.
Or 10 years. We make movies fast. Hey, I started that documentary about the people who made the apartment in the mall.
How is it?
Fascinating.
Okay.
It's really good.
I'm going to try and get to it today.
It's interesting. We're only halfway through.
It's a one-part documentary?
An hour 30.
All
Just
right.
An actual documentary.
Okay.
A real documentary. Apparently, people were trying to get them to tell their story for years and years and years. And they finally found a film team that they trusted. Because it happened back in the
90s, right?
90s. And it looks like you feel like you are transported back into the 90s.
Into the malls
and
of
the
the
malls
90s.
of the 90s. Do the malls of the 90s make you feel something? Well, this might be the documentary for you.
My mom used to drag us to the mall in the 90s, and guess what? She would get herself Chinese food and tell us there was food at the house. I ain't forgot.
Twice you brought up Chinese food.
Because that's what that was her go-to thing.
I want Chinese food. It's a Grizzlies game day. Grizzlies Hornets. 7 p.m.
The surging Hornets, apparently.
The surging Hornets. You heard it here first. The stinging Hornets. No, the people are talking about the surging Hornets. Yeah, let's see. If I look up the words.
Be careful. Oh boy, be careful.
Are the surging Hornets capable of a playoff run?
What? Is that a real
Is
site?
it 1993? Am I really supposed to be paying attention to the Charlotte Hornets?
Is that from a real site, or is that
Yeah,
from
it's
like
the New York Times,
Hornets.com?
The Athletic at the New York Times.
Okay.
I knew I'd heard the word surging somewhere. It's right there in black and white. They're 10th in the East. That's better than the Grizzlies are in the West right now.
The Grizzlies will be
So if
10th
we're
in the
comparing two
East.
teams, yeah, they're the surging
Okay,
Hornets.
okay.
Okay?
All right.
We will see everybody at FedEx Forum tonight. All of the usual shows coming up, starting with the warm-up show on Grind City Media at 6. Obviously, it's on FanDuel Sports Southeast as well with your usual crew. We'll have a double post after the game. We will see everybody there. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.